Hello, hello! Welcome back to The Broke and the Beautiful. First and foremost, I want to apologize if the quality of sound in this video is awful. I'm not a professional. This is just like a hobby for me, and my neighbor is mowing his grass. So yay! My kid's at MDO, so I'm kind of just trying to shoot a quick video before I have to go pick him up. So you'll have to just kind of put up with the sound if you hear it of him mowing his grass. I've gotten a lot of requests to kind of share my health and fitness journey. A couple of months ago, I was speaking with a Beachbody coach, and I had some success with the 21 Day Fix when I first started on this kind of trying to create a workout routine. And so I had a couple of Beachbody coaches that I went to for support and for advice and for assistance. And so one of these coaches was telling me that when she wrapped her head around not enjoying food and not eating food for enjoyment, but eating food as a means of fuel, that it helped her it helped her get into more of a good headspace to create this healthy lifestyle. And I remember her saying that and reading this because we were texting and thinking, I don't want that. Like, I want to be able to fuel my body, but I also want to be able to enjoy my food. And so for the Montagues, we live by the 80-20 rule. Now, the 80-20 rule is that 80% of the time we're eating whole, unprocessed foods, trying our best to stay away from sugar, not drinking sodas, and then creating some type of a workout routine within our daily schedule. 20% of the time, 20% of the day, 20% of the week, we are eating and indulging in things that maybe we would enjoy a little bit more. That might be something like a processed food, maybe tacos, maybe pizza, and then we're taking a break from working out. So that is kind of the lifestyle that we embody in our household, and for me, it's very realistic for us. Now, if you don't know me, one of the things that you should know is that I've worked out my whole life. And so before I got pregnant and I had my son, I was actively involved in some type of exercise. I was running, I was playing volleyball, I was playing basketball, I was taking long walks or lifting weights at home. So this isn't something that is new to me. But when you have a baby, your energy levels change, your body changes, and so it requires a little bit more effort and a little bit more intentionality to be able to create a routine and a schedule that's going to work for you and your family. I worked out pretty much my entire pregnancy. I ran until I was about 7 months pregnant. I have never been a long distance runner. I've always been a short runner, sprinter, done things in short spurts, 200 meters, 400 meters. I've never run more than a mile consistently without stopping. So when I was pregnant, I was pushing to run a mile, running a mile in probably 12, 13 minutes with my little bitty belly bouncing inside of me, baby bouncing inside of me. And then I still was active because I had a job that required me to be active, on my feet a lot, playing volleyball with teenage girls, playing basketball with teenage girls, throwing a football around. Even though I was incredibly active throughout my pregnancy, it didn't keep me from getting all the things that your body sometimes gets because you're creating life. So I gained what is recommended amount of weight. I gained about 35, 37 pounds with my son, in the healthy range for someone my size and my height. And right after I had my son, probably 2 months postpartum, I lost 25 pounds of that. Well, I was working and I was not getting sleep, and I was nursing my son, and I wasn't eating enough food. So my metabolism crashed in order for me to be able to have the energy to make it through my day. I started back exercising at 4 weeks postpartum when I got cleared by my midwife. I did short, small runs, couldn't run a mile, just a little bit of exercise here and there. I was crazy and was so excited, like, I don't have a baby, I want to get my body back, I want to work on this. So I decided and made a terrible decision of trying to do the 21 Day Fix 3 months postpartum. Didn't cut it. I was nursing, there was no reason for me to be counting my calories at the time. And so I learned that the hard way. My metabolism crashed, and I had to really work and figure out what was going to be the best source of exercise for me when I had such a demanding schedule, working, coming home really late hours, and then trying to take care of a newborn and trying to take care of my husband. My workouts. So at the beginning, I started off just running twice a week when I was working. I could barely manage to push a mile, and so I would run for 5 minutes and then take a break and then run for another 5 minutes. It wasn't something that I was really getting discouraged about, because to me it was just a step in the right direction. Eventually I was able to incorporate weightlifting, and I found for me that the best means to getting what I wanted out of my workouts was to do Tabata or HIIT style workouts. 21 Day Fix is very similar to that. 15-Day Mommy Fit Challenge is very similar to that. And basically you are working at a high level of intensity for 25, 30 minutes, however long you really have. And you set a timer. And at the beginning, I would work out and do lunges for 30 seconds and take a 10-second break, and then do lunges again for 30 seconds and do a 10-second break. And I would do like 4 rounds of that. Switch off to burpees and do 30 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 10 seconds, push-ups, whatever the case may be. Eventually, I got to where I could push it to 40 seconds with a 20-second break. And now I am at 40 seconds with not a 20-second break, but some type of a core workout or some type of a cardio workout in that 20-second break. I work out from home. I don't have a gym membership. It's not really in the budget for me to go to the gym, and it's really not in the cards for me to go to the gym. I don't have adequate babysitting to be able to just drop my child off and go work out, and I'm kind of like a paranoid mom, so dropping my child off in the germ-infested like daycare center kind of freaks me out a little bit. I'm sure I'll get over it eventually, but I have really found something that works for me at home. I am currently 19 months postpartum, and so my weekly workout routine looks very similar to this. I try to run 2 to 3 times a week, a minimum of 1.5 miles. And then with that, I also do a HIIT or Tabata program where I incorporate weightlifting. For me, this has been such a cool thing to know that I didn't have to go to a gym to work on myself. I have really found a good routine at home. My son, he takes 2 naps a day. His first nap is usually his longest nap, and his second nap is his shortest nap. And his second nap is usually when I get my weight training in for the day. And the Tabata and HIIT program style is what's really worked for me. It's great because I don't have a lot of time throughout the day to invest in working out, so the 20 to 30 minutes really is a good happy medium for me. So yeah, that's kind of been my journey with creating a routine with working out throughout the day.